Kind of done with corrective measure for now. I want my thorn. Favorite hand cannon, by the way. Got it in D1. Kind of never looked back. I use on the weapons too, obviously, but the thorn's always been my favorite.
Energy, all kinds.
One of my favorite things with it, not a lot of people point out, it shoots these daggers, giant daggers. Real fun. Poison's also always been a bit of a fun element, or whatever you want to call it, to play around. The kind of gear cylinder has always been interesting. Oops. A lot of people also liked the last word here. Little cowboy gun, but I don't know, there's something nice about the heavy impact of the thorn.
We're here. I'm picking up taken energy signatures and a powerful source of light.
I did think that it would have been really cool. I thought it probably would have come in Destiny 3, but I mean, the outlook on that is pretty low. But I thought it would be pretty cool to have a summoning, well, not a summoning, but more of a hive magic kind of class. You could have the warlock harnessing raw taken, right? Doing the taken abilities, whatnot, pretty direct and extract. Well, not extract, but pretty direct. You could have the Titan doing some fun things with things like the weighted darkness, having a bit of a trade-off, giving you effects where you are become maybe more a lot stronger and tankier, but you can't move as fast. And then the hunter would follow more of a summoner kind of line, you know, summoning Ascendant Hive, maybe even Taken. Obviously, like all the other subclasses, you'd have a little bit of each, but that would be the main idea for each of the three classes. You could introduce some poison and stuff as a small little damage over time. Resonance seems like a pretty cool idea for a class. The last thing, I always thought they should have made a subclass that's not Siva. Not a Siva subclass. But almost like a human technology subclass. You got just normal guns, normal weapons. You have the normal regeneration. But there's like just no magic, just for kind of the fun of it. Almost like a kinetic subclass, I suppose. I mean, some supers could literally be used summoning like red jacks or something. You could do summoning with red jacks or a bunch of traps and stuff. The only other thing well, not the only other thing, but you know, your supers could literally be summoning red jacks, setting up a minefield, doing all that, right? And then the only other thing is, I kind of wish that there were multiple subclass, or not subclass, sorry, class abilities options. And when I say that, I don't mean the, oh, here's your different version of a dodge. I'm talking, each character has a fundamentally different ability. Namely, the Hunter's got a quick recharging ability, and the other two have a more longer, slower to come back ability. Split the difference, or not split the difference, but you know, make the opposite version thing for somebody. Essentially, for the Hunter, I thought it would be cool if sorry, that was just a little, I had to focus for just a moment. But for instance, have it so that the Hunter has an option to set up a turret with two different turret options. One that might hover in the sky and hang around with you, right? It's a lot weaker, or not hang around with you, but will wander. Make it a lot weaker than the standard, or a bit weaker than the standard. And then, but make it weaker than the standard, but it'll wander around and fight on its own, right? Same amount of damage, but less HP. Then have another one that mounts to something, right? You can throw it onto a wall, onto the ceiling, onto the floor, something. After mounting it onto whatever it is, it's stuck, it's latched. It will not move. But the good news is that it's a bit tankier, and it just kind of keeps scanning the environment. It keeps scanning the environment. Whatever it can shoot, it starts shooting. Right? The Titans very simply could have just a quick, almost the worm husk, but you don't get the movement. Right? It almost like a preemptive worm husk. It takes a second to cast, but it gives you a nice overshield or a bump in HP. Right? And then the Warlocks could have, you know, just a couple other things. I don't play a whole ton of Warlock, but you know, their ability could quite simply be something where they teleport to a very close nearby location. Right, just somewhere of solid land within, I don't know, 20 meters, we'll say. Just making up a number. Right, but really pulling off that kind of magic idea. And again, the Titans and the Warlocks, it would take longer than the Hunters, right? It's not something you can just do on an instant. But they would both be quick coming back, and they wouldn't take that long to start up. And they wouldn't take that long to set up. Okay, the idea being that if you just take a second, break contact, you can pop them. Another thing I think that might have been really cool to do, or see, are kind of time-based abilities. Now that's the kind of thing that would have come in this kind of post-Light and Darkness saga, but almost like a Vex-based power. I thought that would have been cool to see.
is not your enemy.
What is going on? How did you get here?
Infiltrated the Black Fleet at the Witch Queen's command. Drawn here when the vessel passed the threshold. The sky, the light calls to this one. The Gardener's touch is here, brimming with life.
Gardener? You mean the Traveler drew you here?
Are we not all reborn for a purpose?
If this is a trick,
The sky is too bright here for shadows of deception. Do the Gardener's bidding. This one will not interfere with its message.
Cade, Crow, we're clear for you to transmat in. This fissure hasn't been infected yet.
But yeah, and then another thing I wish they would have done, though this one's a bit more of a kind of greedy personal thing, is I do very much wish... Oh no. Contacting servers. No. No! This is what you're recording. This is what this recording stuff does to me. You kick me out of servers. Bad connections. How cruel of all of you. Anyway, what I do wish they had done a bit is with the whole Mithrax thing with the House of Light. You see, the Fallen were complete enemies. All of them. Every single one. But then you encounter a mission with Mithrax where he's not hostile. In fact, after you kill a Hive Knight he's fighting, he goes his own way. He leaves, as long as you don't attack him. If you attack him, now you're in trouble. But it's a pretty reasonable, rational thing to do. And he becomes the Kell of House of Light. And I kind of wish that we had kind of picked up on the Kell of Kells storyline. The storyline from Destiny, the second DLC. In that DLC, you capture, really. You kill him later on. But you capture Skolas in the campaign, who claims to be the Kell of Kells, essentially the King of Kings, ruler of Velvet, right? Well, it's kind of been somewhat left alone. And I thought it would have been a really cool thing to have your Guardian be the Kell of Kell, with the House of Light being your first house.
This is the last one. Let's get looking. When we first came through the portal, we received a vision. Was it the same for you, Crow?
No. What did you see?
Energy. All kinds. An orchard of silver wings. Darkness infecting the Traveler. And light. So much light.
You know, you had all that, and I thought they might have picked it back. I thought they were going to pick it back up, make it a thing for you, where you become the, Kell of Kells. Mithrax is your first Kell under you, and then you could even make it so that Aramis is the next Kell under you, right? The Kell, you have the House of Light, and then you could have the House of Dark. Anyway, somewhat relevant is that I don't want to drag you guys through all this again, so I'm probably going to just cut to where we hit Luzaku, or whatever her name is, the Hive Witch. Of course, I can't hit my shots now, just kind of saving you guys the agony here. A little weird that guy didn't die instantly. But, I mean, well, not instantly, but with the poison.
This one is Luzaku. This one is not your enemy.
What? is going on? How did you get here?
Infiltrated the Black Fleet at the Witch Queen's command. Drawn here when the vessel passed the threshold. The sky, the light calls to this one. The Gardener's touch is here, brimming with life.
Gardener? You mean the Traveler drew you here?
Are we not all reborn for a purpose?
If this is a trick,
The sky is too bright here for shadows of deception. Do the Gardener's bidding. This one will not interfere with its message.
Cade, Crow, we're clear for you to transmat in. This fissure hasn't been infected yet.
Yeah, we got him in this time.
I don't hear anything. Mind if I try? Oh. What is it?
It's a child's voice.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, it's whispering something. Crow! Crow! Why did you murder the handsomest hunter in Seoul?
Bastard. Whoa, wait.
You hear that?
Come on, knock it off.
No, I'm serious this time. No,
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh, hey, you're here too. Great. Maybe we can. What the hell? Oh, Ikora's gonna love this.
Devotion. Bravery. Sacrifice.
The Guardian Tenants.
Hi.
Sundance? Is that really you?
I'm what you wanted me to be.
I don't understand.
I know. You've been here before. You will be here again. You just don't remember. You can't. What comes from the light returns to the light.
Well, what if what I want is to stay here? With you?
If that's the fate you make. But you're always with me, Cade. Guardians, ghosts, the Traveler. We're all connected. We're...
Sundance.
Devotion, bravery, sacrifice.
The Guardian tenants. I know. I know. I heard you the first time, but you forgot one. It's...